Good afternoon. Welcome to What Grinds Our Gears. I'm Jamie.
I'm Brianna.
And today we're going to be talking about the infamous friend zone. And Brianna has a nice story for our third segment, so I'm really excited about that.
I'm excited too because I actually don't know what I'm going to say for our third segment yet. I was supposed to get everything ready, but I wasn't feeling well. I was a little bit of a mess. I also feel really uncomfortable because Jamie started the show off today and I usually do it. And her excuse was, well, it's in the script.
I'm sorry.
So I feel very lost and alone.
I don't know what to say and what to do. Something right. Like I forgot to do something.
Because you started the show.
No,
so now we're like,
hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know. I feel like I forgot to do something, and I don't know what I forgot to do. So I hope it's not like our last show where we forgot to record our second
When
segment.
was that? That was right before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, and I was here.
Oh, Lord.
And it was all my fault. I'm sorry.
Is everything set up? Are we good?
We are.
Okay.
Yeah, we're recording. We're on
live. It's your turn.
We're going to be talking about what's been happening this past week first, before we do the friend zone topic.
I feel like we didn't really have much happen this week.
Yeah, not really.
I mean, because as everyone knows, our entertainment is usually more... Our news is usually more centered around entertainment. It's never really centered around actual
Real news.
Yeah. Like anything that people would want to talk about. But, not yesterday. On Monday, right? Jamie and I were watching a video of people talking about the Ferguson issues, trials. Yes, you're supposed to take. Okay. Jamie was supposed to take my phone and read the screenshot that I took for her, but we're having a lot of difficulties today.
Can I read it out loud?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the point.
What to say when your boss returns your proposal with red ink all over it? Got a lot of work to do for months. The Justice Department has been investigating the Ferguson MO Police Department. It opened this investigation shortly after an unarmed black teen, Michael Brown, was shot and killed by a Ferguson police officer last summer. A final report is expected to be released as early as today. It reportedly shows that Ferguson police officers routinely discriminate against black residents with tactics like excessive force, petty citations, and needless traffic stops. The investigation also uncovered racist emails sent by local officials. The Department of Justice has done about 20 investigations like this in recent years, which have often ended in police departments agreeing to change their ways.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So what do you think is going to happen?
I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, here's your phone. Here's your phone back. Okay. So, I mean, this is a topic that, like, I know everybody knows about it, and it's because it's been on the news a lot and people know. But I feel like I don't know enough information to like debate on it and discuss and have an opinion. But you know how some people, they talk, but they don't know what they're talking about, and they're not like, they can't even back up their opinion and their thoughts with actual facts. I feel like, if I did that, I would be one of those people. So, I mean, I don't know.
I think a lot of people don't realize that. They'll try to
sound
educated and back up what they're saying and what they're doing without knowing what they're saying and what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, they'll hear maybe someone else talking about it, whether it's a parent or someone on the radio, and because they hear someone else talking about it, they assume, like, oh, that's what I should say, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's the case with the video that we were watching the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that the person didn't know about the topic at all. Maybe they knew the more basic things, I guess you could say. They knew what everyone knows. Like the basic facts of what happened, but I feel like their own opinion was totally decided for them.
Exactly. Like, they didn't know enough about it they knew that, like, the common knowledge that everybody has, but they didn't know enough about it to be able to have such a strong opinion and be able to, like, they seemed like they were ready to take on anyone and debate about it with anyone.
Yeah. And like, anyone who opposed their decision, they would have been able to be, like, arguing with them and trying to back themselves up.
But it's not something that they could do. Like, you can tell when someone's talking about something, whether they know what they're talking about or not.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's the case with a lot of things, whether it's the unfortunate case that we happen to be talking about right now, or whether it's like celebrities, like popular culture, entertainment, like we usually do at this time.
Mhm.
I mean, people kind of assume or they think that they know what's going on without really understanding what's going on or why it's going on, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, they'll see this case and they'll just say, oh, that's messed up, that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
But they don't ever think that it would go this far to the point that the actual police department was being questioned and observed.
I feel like on issues like this, you need to like really do your research
Mm-hmm.
and not just find like one article and read it. You have to look at every news source. You have to really dig and know about it and look at multiple like perspectives to understand like everyone's point of view and then form your own educated opinion. You can't just look at one article that's biased and then be like, yeah, I feel the same way.
I feel like because a lot of articles are biased, that's why it's hard to do research sometimes, though. Because oftentimes you'll get like one or two articles that you think are, what's the right word, like objective and just the facts. But then you read something else that completely contradicts exactly what you just read, and you don't really know which one to believe because you're not sure which one is right and which one is really just like the honest, factual evidence of what actually happened.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like also if you're reading something and you're like, oh my god, this sounds so true, this sounds good, but then you also have to pay attention at the language that they use and the type of words and the adjectives that they use to describe something, because that tells you a lot about what the author thinks about the topic. Like they give you a really good insight into the author's opinion, and then you can say, okay, this is the author is like obviously biased because of this and this, and you can really like be aware, I guess.
There's nothing wrong with, I almost said weeding, with reading something that is biased. I think you just have to know that it is biased.
Yeah.
You can't just assume that because it's in a newspaper or on the internet that it's true. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or that it's not biased, because it always has bias.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it even does just based on, like, the fact that that newspaper is covering something that kind of proves that it's biased, because they can choose not to cover something or they can choose to send someone else out to do it. Like, I feel like oftentimes they'll try to either get someone who can really, really, like, truly relate with something, or they'll try to get someone that has, like, no opinion about it at all.
Yeah.
Someone that, like, couldn't be farther from it. They'll send, like, the oldest male that they have out to report on something that, like, is about a 15-year-old girl protesting outside of, like, I don't know, Forever 21. And you know that person has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Or why they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'm really blah today. I'm just in such a mood.
I'm tired too.
I'm kind of excited that it's going to snow again. Just because I know that's so random, but I was just thinking about it because apparently this is supposed to be like the last time it snows before it starts to get warm again.
I really hope so, because I am so sick of snow. I know it's like
I
been
love the
winter and you can
snow.
expect snow in the winter, but it's been too much and it's so annoying because let me tell you something, okay? When you drive an SUV, cleaning it is such a hassle because you have to clean the top too, or else you get a ticket.
Really?
Yeah, if a police officer sees you and it's like falling off as you're on the highway, they give you a ticket. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't think that they would actually give you a ticket. I thought they would just like pull you over and like yell at you for an hour.
I think so. My dad was telling me, "Oh yeah, you're gonna get a ticket if you don't clean it." So I've been like, it's really hard, okay? Especially when you don't have a ladder, it's hard to get up there.
It's actually.
Why?
It's really annoying.
Yeah. Also, it bothers me when people drive like small cars and they don't clean the top.
Yeah.
Why? You can reach
Especially when I'm in your car, because I feel like your car is really like high up.
Yeah.
So whenever we're going somewhere together and there's a car in front of us that's just covered in snow, I always feel like it's gonna like flop back on top of us.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just really freaks me out.
It's happened to me.
Oh my god.
I almost lost control of the steering wheel one time. I was really scared because I was going down the highway and there was this car in front of me and like pieces of like chunks of like ice, snow, like hardened snow started falling off of the top of their car, and one of them hit my windshield and I like jumped and my steering wheel kind of moved a little bit. But I mean, I was okay and I was able to go in a straight line, but it was so scary.
Like it freaks you out for those couple seconds when it's actually happening.
I had like a mini panic attack.
Aw. I'm only excited that it's gonna get warmer, just 'cause I miss wearing like dresses every day, and I don't know. I don't like the heat though, so I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, me too. I feel like my voice sounds weird. I don't know why, does it?
We're in bad
'Cause-
moods today.
Because I feel like I'm gonna get another cold. My throat feels scratchy and like dry and
Mine too.
weird. Yeah, my
We're both
little
getting
sister got me sick.
Jamie and I get sick together. It's really
Mhm.
weird.
Yeah.
I'll get sick, like I'll get the flu, and then like not even 12 hours later, she texts me and she's like, I don't feel well. I'm not coming in today.
I know, it really sucks.
And I'm like, oops, okay.
Oh,
We're having this issue again with the computer that halfway through a segment, it just kind of doesn't feel like cooperating and it just shuts off. And I don't know how that really looks
it's
since we're recording this at the same time.
it's every 10 minutes. I figured it out because I have a timer right now.
Ooh, it is.
It's I think it's time for a break, and then when we come
Yes.
back, we're gonna.
When we get back, we're going to. I just interrupted you. I'm so sorry.
No, that's
We-
okay. Keep going.
Jamie and I have this new rule that if we interrupt each other more than twice and like throughout the whole show, we're gonna just shut off the mic.
Like this. I'm kidding.
Like that.
Like that. But we never usually do that.
We
I
usually
don't. Think.
don't. Or if we do, we were gonna talk about this. I feel like usually if we do interrupt each other, it's usually to finish off a thought or a sentence that the other one is kind of like stumbling over and trying to figure out what to say.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna play our 2 new favorite songs for you, but I'm pretty sure if you're recording, we can't even hear them, so I don't know why I just said that. And when we get back, we're going to talk about Friend Zone and why it's not a real thing and why we think it sucks. And I'm going to talk about. I'm going to then get into my 3rd segment. That I'm going to give you a rant/story.
Yeah. I'm really excited
And-
about that.
I am too, because I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Bye. Well, see you soon. I don't know.
Bye. Later.